Okay, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
All right, next up is item 2019-0215, Civil Service Board and Personnel Office, and we've got Ms. Dana Parker here tonight to present.
Thank you, Madam Chair and council members. I am here to provide a report on the Personnel Office and the Civil Service Board tonight. Seems like I picked a busy night, so I'll try to be brief. So I'll start by saying that I am truly blessed with, I'm forgetting to click over. There we go. I'm truly blessed with a great experienced staff. They are there to support me as well as our directors and our parish employees. Here's just a brief reminder of what the personnel staff's primary functions are. As the personnel officer, I'm responsible for the civil service system interpretation and administration, being an advisor to the parish departments, administration, employees on personnel-related topics, ensuring all local, state, and federal law compliance, managing employee relations and grievance process, overseeing our drug testing, which includes pre-employment, random, probable cause, and post-accident. And then also, we no longer have our training analyst this year. That was a change that occurred early this year. So I'm also taking care of the employee training and the wellness program administration. We also have Kayla Peaty. She's our personnel analyst. She does all of our employment process, which includes recruitment, qualifying candidates, testing, onboarding, really kind of working with our departments on all of their staffing needs. Renee Garcia is our benefits specialist. She does all of our employee benefits coordination and administration. She works with all of our group health, dental, vision, life, disability, and she handles our retirement system administration as well. And then we have Kim Perret. She's our personnel technician. She does deferred compensation, family medical leave, payroll preparation, looking at verification of sick, vacation, and comp balances. And she also does workers' compensation and employment reporting and administration. Employment statistics, currently we employ about 612 overall. Sometimes when people ask me how many employees do we have, that's a little bit of a complicated question because we have sort of different groups or segments. So we have 397 civil service employees. We usually stay right around 400, somewhere in that number. We currently have 38 appointed staff. That's the parish president's staff. And then we have 137 others on payroll. So this includes library, elected, appointed, WIA, council members, coroner's office, those employees. And then we currently enroll or employ 40 part-time and temporary employees. In 2018, I usually report to you in July, so I put the 2018 statistic in there, but I do have an update for you for 2019. But in 2018, we filled 110 jobs. You can see the breakdown of in-house compared to externally. All of our jobs are posted in-house first for our in-house employees to bid on those jobs. Currently in 2019, we have filled 94 positions so far this year. 53 have been filled internal, and 41 have been filled externally. As far as retirements, this year so far, we've had 10 retirements. That's pretty on par with what we also did last year in terms of employees retiring. But right now, we have 17 employees that are currently in the drop. In terms of personnel office activities, I'll start with our cost of living. We did do a 2.5% cost of living pay increase that was approved and awarded to all eligible employees last December. We, of course, did our 1 or 3% merit increases that is based on performance evaluations for each civil service employee. We had our service awards banquet. That was in March of this year. We had 73 employees receiving certificates for years of service. 40 employees received certificates for perfect attendance. Miss Debbie Graff was our Employee of the Year, and our training person for the day was Miss Dorothy Kane. She's a registered nurse and certified health and wellness coach that came and spoke to us at our training event. As far as our in-house grievances, from July 2018 to October 2019, there were 5 in-house grievances filed by parish employees and investigated by the personnel officer. There were 3 in-house grievances that went for an appeal to the Civil Service Board. We are continuing our implementation of our wellness program. We continue to see increases in that participation. It's going really well. Employees are really getting the feel for it and continuing to participate and support that great initiative that's so important to us, providing health insurance. We hosted biometric screenings and flu shots, which we do each year. We had 2 Hello Health lectures. We had a couple step challenges. New this year, we did a Pathway to Results program. It was a health program that we did meetings once a week, and it taught employees about healthy eating habits, exercise, and just overall good health. And then we also incorporated this year health coaching, where employees can meet one-on-one with a health coach and talk about their health goals. And then, of course, we coordinated the renewal process of our health, dental, life, and vision. We did see a 15% increase in our premiums for our health insurance this year. We coordinated and scheduled the benefits fair for our parish employees. We also continue to do our pre-employment random probable cause and post-accident drug screens. That's something that we do regularly. We also did offer Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Word computer training for all interested personnel this year. And of course, as you all know, sexual harassment training is now required for all employees, as well as an additional course for supervisors. That's every year. So we implemented that process as well. This year, new for us, we implemented background checks as a pre-employment step. So that's something new that we are now doing, is a background check for our new incoming employees. We, as the personnel office, implemented Laserfish for our records archiving. We participated in community outreach efforts, United Way, Bridge Run, Battle for the Paddle, career days, discipline committee, anything that we can do in the community. And then one thing that is new for our employees this year is we incorporated some HR toolbox meetings. That's what I've decided to call that. They are new this year, and really it's just where we can go out to the departments, talk about a topic that employees may need a refresher on or may not be as familiar with. For example, so far, we've done substance abuse refresher training. We talked to employees about family medical leave because we were finding that a lot of employees were not familiar with it and did not understand it. So we wanted to get out there and talk about that. And then we, of course, talked about our new wellness program for the year. So we're getting a lot of really positive feedback on that new edition of the HR Toolbox meetings. Our Civil Service Board members, Mr. Jimmy Bro is our chair, Sarah Champion is our vice chair, Brett Terrebonne, Ralph Wilderson, and we have a new board member this year, Dr. Crescent Schonberg. Crescent replaced Ronnie Madair last year. And these are some of the activities that the Civil Service Board did this year. We had 7 scheduled meetings and 3 special meetings, so we had a busy year. You can see that there were new job descriptions, revisions to job descriptions, requests for upgrades. We did a mini job study. There were a couple revisions to the Civil Service Manual. So again, lots of great activity happening by the Civil Service Board. And that's all the information I have for you this evening. Do you have any questions that I can help with?
Thank you, Ms. Parker. Does anybody have anything to add or any questions for Dana? You have a request to motion? No? I can clear it for you. Oh, mine's not clear either.
On.
Okay. Mr. Hogan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Yeah, at the beginning of the year, the parish president put a policy in place to allow all employees to have their birthday off with pay. I see one of the things that was put in here was by the Civil Service Board was to approve, for them to approve, Could you elaborate on what was done to address the issue?
Sure. So, holidays were addressed. There was a notation or a statement in the Civil Service Rules and Regulations that stated that the parish president was able to declare additional holidays at his discretion. Some concerns were brought forward. The Civil Service Board had an opportunity to discuss that, and a change was made to that the Civil Service Board will actually, the parish president can recommend additional holidays, and then the Civil Service Board can vote on that. There is a statement in there, and I didn't bring it with me, I apologize, but it does allow that if the state declares a holiday, that the parish president can follow suit, and then the board just needs to be notified. But that was one of the changes that was made in the civil service manual.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
All right. Any additional questions or comments for Ms. Parker? All right. Thank you so
you.
much for coming tonight.